Look at that. Oh. It's currently 6 a.m, 6:30, and we are at the beach.
Hello, my name is Ben. I'm at the beach.
Who wants to go to the beach?
Let's go to the beach.
Let's go swimming.
Let's go swimming.
Look at this, man. I've never done this before for some reason. Why have I never done this? Always fantasizing about going to Australia or somewhere when I literally have a beach right here all this time, and I've only visited it once or twice, this area. But now we're here at 6:30, which is a bit crazy. I don't have a clue how we're going to get back. We just spawned here. Look at that. The sun. Very nice. Oh, you gotta... Can't step on that stuff though. Might be... I think there's cows around here somewhere. Somehow. Cows that just chill on the beach. But look at the weather today. You can't beat it. We are now a hiker vlogger. We should just, oh my days, we should just chill here. Maybe get higher. Look. What's in there? Some sort of creature. Whoa. Whoa, look at that, man. Of course I'm going to be grateful for that. Sun, vitamin D, straight away in the morning. I should do this every day. The situation was, right, yesterday, I was speaking to my mum's boyfriend, and I was like, I've got no purpose. Like, I just constantly feel like I'm just doing this for nothing, like I'm not happy. And he said, go to the beach. And now I'm at the beach. And I must say, he was 100% right. Why have I never done this? Why? In life, it just feels like you're never truly living. You're just following a script that someone else has set. Money doesn't exist. We're just made to believe it does by someone else. That's human, like us. But just said, yeah, let's make it real. And everyone believed it, so it's real. Wow. We're on top of the world. Crazy. I don't know why I've never done this. I'm on air. What's it called? What's the explore mode called that people say in the memes? I don't have a clue. But yeah, we need to pitch up somewhere and talk. I'm thinking, look at that, right there. Here? You see that? I think we should go over there and talk about stuff, about life. Yes. And then you got the beach that way, but the sea is miles out. Look, pheasant. Oh, we can't switch the camera. You're coming with me this way. Let's see what it does. If it attacks me, you're the witness. Whoa, look at that, guys. I've just shit my pants. Wow. And the sun is even better from up here. Not a soul in sight. Wow, so grateful. He was so right. Look at this, man. Wow. I actually think back over there had a better seating area. So let's go back. Not that you can sit anywhere, but the seat just looks utter perfection. Ooh. Oh, look. Got the grass on. The seat. Perfect. Let's position. Oh my days, this is perfection. Got the sun pointing at me that way. I'm getting a bit blinded, like, but it's what it is. but I have to, wait, let's position it a bit taller. So, I don't actually know what to talk about. Let's appreciate the moment. Oh, yeah, that's what we were talking about. So we were talking about how we're too caught up in fake necessities that literally don't matter. Like money. Stuff that's made by other humans that are literally the same as us. No one's different to us. Everyone's human. This whole world is created by humans, but we, for some reason, put some humans on a pedestal and think that they're better than others. Let's talk about my life. So, I turned 20 in, it is currently January, February, March, the 16th. I turned 20 in April, May, June, July, August, 5 months. I had a goal set that I would be a millionaire by now. Or maybe not a millionaire, but like making 10k per month. And I have failed that goal. Now, have I failed? No, because I've learnt so much along the way. And the best part about wanting to be successful is the journey. And what's to say that I can't achieve it in 5 months with all the knowledge I have now? Because over the past, I think I started at 15, but I wasn't really like researching much. That was the beginning. 16, I started getting into the gym, and then from like 16 to 17, so it's only been like 2 or 3 years. But in those 2 or 3 years, I built the foundations, meaning it could be possible to make 10k in a month if you truly put your mind to it. Everyone thinks that it takes years, but all it takes is just you deciding, like, this is it, all or nothing. But the amount of times I've said it's all or nothing and not achieved what I was set out to do. But every time I did say all or nothing, I learned from the process. I learned to take risks. And I think that's the best part about it, is no matter what you do, if you want something and you don't get it, but you work towards it and you've done everything that you could possibly think of in the time for your progress, that there was progress. You made progress, you worked towards that goal, and eventually, if you don't quit, you'll achieve the goal. As simple put. Like, this is probably a goal for me right now, recording this at the beach at 6 a.m. Don't know how this even happened, but we're here at the beach at 6 a.m. I'm grateful for the sun. That's the thing, I've got too caught up in like social media. Let's talk about that. Social media. It's fake. It's like a third dimensional place that doesn't exist. And everyone's commenting stuff, and there's memes going around, and it's like, it's just forming out of nothing. It's like, take the phone away, what you have. It doesn't exist. The people on it don't exist. They're not real personalities. They wouldn't say what they say on there in person. But it's just about, like, social media can affect your brain bad. Like, it controls people. Like, people live by social media. Like, they've created their whole personality around it. Like, think of influencers with millions of followers. Take away social media, they're a nobody. Everyone's so caught up in this fake world. It's like a portal in Minecraft. You go and step into the portal, you go to the Netherite world. And it's like whenever you open your phone, you go into this world. No one talks about that. What it is, it's like, it's fake. Destroy the portal and it's gone. You can't get into that world anymore. Loads of people just need to start living in the moment. And stop being afraid of what other people think. That's another thing. I remember, if you get too caught up in the world, just remember to breathe. Take 3 deep breaths whenever you feel like stuff is getting too chaotic. And it brings you back to the present state, which sometimes you need. You need it every day. You need to be in that present state every single day. You need to wake up a bit earlier before your job, before you, whatever you do. And bring yourself to that present state. And that's what I've not been doing recently, and this is why I'm out here, is because it's created this thing where it's just like, it made me question, why am I doing this? What's the purpose? And it's like, in reality, you do all this for nothing. You don't get to keep anything. So why would you want anything? And that's the question that keeps coming around. It's like, why? I don't want anything if I don't get to keep it. Because in the end, you lose everything. And what have you got if everything is lost? Yourself and God. But if you lose God, then you lose yourself. So I'm actually reading Man's Search for Purpose, I think it is. And that talks about a guy in the Holocaust. I think he was Muslim. And how everyone in the Holocaust got stripped of everything. And it was the people that were too connected to these outside forces that actually died first because they lost hope. And the Nazis would see that they lost hope and they would target them first. But the people that had hope, purpose, they actually survived the longest. Now, that statistic is a bit jumbled up because the Nazis would randomly select it. Everyone was seen as a number. But it was a study and it was proven that the people that had hope would stand stronger with their shoulders back, be more confident in themselves, and that they would get out and therefore they wouldn't get picked on. So what you need is hope. And without hope, all is lost. And you need hope in yourself, and a reason why mentions that. It says the why is the how or something. I can't actually remember that, but you need a reason why. And without a reason why, there's no reason at all. And that why could be, who are you doing it for? You're doing this for your kids, for your wife, to help others. What is your reason why? And that's what you have to find out. And it could be multiple different reasons. My reason, what I think it is to do it for my current family, my mum, my brothers, to do it for my future family, because I don't want them to suffer. I don't want my girl to have to get the bus or go on public transport or be unsafe. And I also, because of my backstory with Crohn's disease and stuff, I suffered a lot as a kid, and Starlight gave me an iMac when I was young, and I've seen that as a really big gift, so I want to give back to Starlight and children in need. So that's 3 reasons why, and the 4th one would be because I don't really want to work a 9 to 5. I don't want to have to be told what to do. I don't want to be at a certain place at a certain time. I want to enjoy life, and a 9 to 5, again, is set by someone else that is also human like me to make me suffer in a way. And I'm not going to accept that. I'm going to do everything I can to make sure I control my own time, I control my life, get the 3 freedoms: financial freedom, time freedom, and location freedom. And that will bring you true happiness. And another thing it says in Man's Meaning for Purpose is, I want to talk about something that no one talks about. So everyone, all these influencers gas up solo entrepreneurship, and they say it's easy and you can make 10k per month with discourse and that. But what no one talks about is that it's the loneliest journey ever, and in this journey it can take years. And if you're living with your parents and it's taking years, and people are saying all this stuff about, oh, it's not going to work out, get a job, go to uni, your mum's losing confidence in you, and you're trapped in this box and you can't really leave because you've got nowhere else to go. You can only go to coffee shops and you can only do so much in a day before you have to go back home. And no one talks about this entrapment, how it can affect your mental health, solo entrepreneurship, because it's only you. And it's on you to turn up every single day. And if you've got bad mental health and some days you're having good days and some days you're having bad days like me, living with your parents, you can't control a business because the clients are going to see that reflecting through the business, because you are your business. However you are in person, that's how your business will be. So no one talks about this trap of like young entrepreneurs, because in Man's Meaning for Purpose it says if you're a teen or like any age really, and you don't have a job and you don't have structure, no friends and no relationship, you will struggle to be happy. And most people are sort of depressed at a young age if they don't have some sort of structure in their life. And it's true. And right now I'm in that situation where it's like I haven't got friends, I haven't got a lot of money. I did have money, but it's starting to decline a lot. Friends, and relationship, definitely not got. But I don't know what it is about me. I'm just happy being by myself. And yeah, some days you're obviously going to be not feeling the best, and that's just the way it is. No one's perfect, everyone's human, especially me. Well, I'm just grateful today that the sun is here. I'm at the beach. Why have I never done this? I'm always trapped in a box. Why? Working towards what? Freedom. When freedom's right here. It doesn't make sense, you know? Chasing a goal that maybe someone else has set. This doesn't even look real. It looks like a green screen to me. And I'm literally here. But yeah, it's just, I feel like I'm such an outsider because I don't want anything. Like, I went to London the other week and it's like, people are driving cars and driving fancy cars, but they're in London where the car isn't free, it's trapped. And they can't really park anywhere without paying and they're going to get fined. And it's like, is that freedom to me? And I was like, this isn't freedom. You can't really do much, can you? You're trapped. Yeah, you've got a nice car, but you're trapped, so you're not free. So what's the point of having the car when I can walk faster? I don't know, it was just something that came to my head. I just analysed a lot of stuff. I've sat in a lot of coffee shops, analysed a lot of people. And it's like, what is freedom? And freedom's definitely not being there. But it is a nice place, kind of, if you like chaos. I wouldn't mind doing it, I guess. I don't know how long I could last. But yeah, that's a big question, man's search for purpose. So make sure you've got that figured out. And it is very difficult because in life there isn't really a purpose. That's just the truth. It's like there is no purpose, but we just have to create a delusion in our head that there is one. And obviously, there sort of is a purpose, is to help others. That's what gives you a purpose in life, is to benefit society. Like, think of Elon Musk, he's creating Tesla cars to benefit the world. Everyone you know that has been historical has benefited the world in some way. So yeah, I turned 20 in 5 months, and I was wondering if it's possible to actually take an agency from zero to like 10k per month in 5 months, from literally nobody that lives with their parents, has no income. I literally have zero income. Well, like, I do TikTok shop affiliate, and it went from £50 days to £1 to £5 days max. So I'm struggling. So that's why my mental's been a bit low, is because like I've got no income at the moment. So it's creating like survival mode instinct. So meaning if I went to a client, I'd be in survival mode and I just want money. And the last client I had, it was a low ticket client, and you shouldn't target a low ticket client, because I tried pitching, I have value, but he didn't see the value that I was providing. We created him a website, we done the ads, we done social media marketing, all for £300 a month, which was extremely undervalued. We also had email campaigns running, we had a landing page on the ads, and it was converting. We got like 41 sign-ups, but then he was starting to demand too much. Oh, he underpaid me, that was it, right? So I'd done 25 hours across 2 weeks, and he tried to manipulate me, saying I only done Friday and done 4 hours, and tried to pay me 50 quid. What on earth was that? I've never met a person like it, so I had to obviously speak up. Don't let anyone walk all over you or manipulate you or try to think they're better than you, because no one's better than you. You need to have an ego, because the people that didn't have the ego in Holocaust, they died. So you better have an ego. So of course, got the ego, said, look, you've underpaid me. I don't want to continue working forward because you lied. So I cut it off, and now I'm free again. So I lost, what? Barely any money for my own freedom. It was causing me to go sleepless nights. I'm still going sleepless nights, but it is what it is, part of the journey. We'll fix it. So yeah, I had to cut them off. Simple work, easy does it. No money now though, but that's what the journey's all about. And we'll find a new and better client. So it'll work out. Also, wait, let me blow my nose. This spot is so chill. Oh, I should just come here every day. Some people have walked past, but it is what it is. I have no right to say someone else shouldn't live and see this. That would just be selfish. Oh, so I was going to bring, well, I wasn't going to bring my camera, Sony A7 III with the lens and stuff, put it in S-Log, colour grade, make a 6 cinematic, but sand, lens. Knowing me, I'm clumsy. The other day, I thought, I'm going to get back into content creation, to get a bit of extra money, because I've got 100k followers. So I was like, let me set up my Xbox and monitor. So I do it. Accidentally kicked the monitor, hits the Xbox, breaks the monitor screen, that's cracked, but I had another monitor, but it didn't react. I think I'm sort of stoic in a way, or maybe I just don't care about, that's the thing, once you realise it, you don't get attached to any outside force. Like, I don't care if I lose $1,000 or 10 grand or crash a car, because it's not mine to own. I don't get to keep it. I only have myself and God. So yeah, I was definitely not going to bring the camera, but even me recording on this phone is sort of taking me away from enjoying the view and the moment. Maybe after I end this vlog, I'll just sit here, just reflect. But still, it's like a therapy session. Shout out to my mum's boyfriend who suggested this. Let me tell you about the backstory of him. So he actually came from down south. He had everything, and I'm talking everything. Porsches. At my age, he was out partying in Porsches, flying all around the world. His parents give him that, and he had businesses. But then later on down his life, he was still living lavish, had a big house, and his wife took half of it away, or all of it away, probably. And he thought he doesn't want to get back into business again. He just wants to be at peace with himself. He's still got a Porsche, but he gives some of the best wisdom to me. And yesterday I was like, this was before I read Men's Meaning for Purpose. Literally last night I just banged it out all night to read it. That is actually crazy. Who else could do that? So he said, go to the beach and just enjoy life. And here I am at the beach, enjoying life. What he said worked, and there we have it. So I'm thinking, maybe I should start a YouTube vlog. Well, I am. This is it. This is the start, right? Been procrastinating it for a while, but I want to do one video a week, one long. But then I'm thinking, should I do TikTok or Instagram Reels of like a better series? I'm not sure. Nah, it's got to be YouTube. Maybe I could do both. That's pushing it, but it would be sick because I've got some good editing skills. Oh yeah, also I go LA next month. That's so crazy. Lisa Bashkova hooked me up. Go follow her YouTube. I'm not copying her style, okay? Do you reckon I could just walk over there and I'll still be in frame? All my days are, this is so much better. Let's move this.
Scared of dogs, are you?
No. Hello. Oh, that's so cool. Is he trained?
Yeah.
That's so cool. That was so cool. I don't know if I got it on camera, a little pit bull. Like, don't be afraid of anything as well, that's another thing. It's good to interact with people. Oh, that's actually a sick shot. Like I said, just don't be afraid to do anything. Like, look, I'm recording in public. With that client, I actually recorded in town as a YouTube vlogger, and I am in a town where that is not normal. Content is not normal. But still, I even recorded in London. I've approached clients, I've approached women. It's like, you have to improve 1% at a time. With that, you can't do it all at once, because if you create a big change, you'll fall back. So think of it as like an elastic band. If you pull the elastic band so much, it'll snap. Or if you pull it so much, it'll become so resistant, it'll go back to what it was. And that's what you need to think of it in life, is you can't just change instantly and go all out. It has to be 1% one day, 1% the next day, 1%, and then it compounds, because it'll be 1%, that'll be 2%, that'll be 4%, and it compounds like crazy. And that's how life should be. You can't do everything at once. It's got to be one gradual step. So say if you've got a goal, let me think, I want to approach a woman, how would I do it? A woman, not a woman. You'd start by speaking to men, as crazy as that sounds, but you'd build your social confidence by just talking to strangers, like saying a simple good morning, hello, how are you? Because if you've not done that, that's something new, and that's something that you need to do. So you could do that for like a week, set a goal. I'm going to say good morning every day this week, and then the next week you could say, I'm going to strike one conversation with a stranger. You're going to go to a coffee shop, and instead of saying, oh, can I get a latte, you're going to say, how's your day been today? Have you seen this event? So you could do that for a week, and then the first day could be the coffee shop, then it could be a customer inside the coffee shop, like they're reading a book and you question, what book is it? Over the 7 days, you can literally get a journal out, think, what am I going to ask today? That's what I done. And then the third week, instead of it being small talk, you want to get into one deep conversation with a stranger. Now this shouldn't be every day, this should just be a weekly goal. Strike one deep conversation with a stranger, not like deep, but like get it past the small talk stage, maybe exchange Instagram somehow. And then obviously if you've only been targeting like random strangers, like old people or something, you need to start all over again somehow with a girl your age. Maybe not the simple good morning. It depends what situation you're in, but like striking some sort of small talk with a girl your age, or like say if you go to the gym, maybe ask like a random question to a girl, because you need to remove this sort of thing that's built inside us just to get like warm with women, if you get me. And then slowly build that up, ask random questions, and then again get past the small talk phase, exchange on Instagram, and it's basically the same thing, and it'll work out. But it's all about taking risks in life, and if you're not taking risks, you're not truly living. There's so many risks I've took. I want to take more risks, but it gets to a point. It's like one of the biggest things that I don't want to do, but it's on my mind, so I'm probably going to do it, is swim with sharks. I hate the sea. Jellyfish, sharks, they're going to eat you. But it's just something I have to do. I want to surf. And if it's constantly on my mind, it means I'm going to do it. Like business is always on my mind, no matter what. Man, I'm just enjoying this view, enjoying life. Don't actually know how long I've been here for. Hopefully my storage doesn't run out. Who cares? If it runs out, it runs out. Seagulls at the back. Do you ever think like birds are the most free? People say they're robots, but they're literally the most free. They just get to chill in the sun. They get to fly. They somehow get to eat. I don't know what they eat, but they are pretty free, if you think of it. Maybe the freest animal in the world. We're not that free. We're probably the least freest, because sharks and fish get the ocean. But then, do fish rarely get the ocean, because some of them get eaten by other things? I don't actually know who's the most free. You are what you are in your head. That's the problem with humans, is the two in their own head, so none of them, well not none of them, but like most of them aren't that free. That's what I've realised, is, especially in London, oh that's crazy. Everyone's so in their own head, thinking, caring what other people are thinking. And it's like, I was such an outsider. I was like, what even is this? Everyone's on the train, going to the same place at the same time. Why? Why do we all follow a script? And it's the same with religion. We just follow a script of what our families believe. I don't know. I wonder why I'm like this. What has made me like this? Not sure. Today is going to be a beautiful day. Like every day. I don't know what it is recently, but the sun's just been out every single day. Life is amazing. Can't believe I've not done this. Regret is another thing. Not doing something. Not taking the risk. Regret is worse. The worst thing possible you can face is regret. But just think in your head. 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Go, 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 quick, quick, quick. Get everything moving fast. And the quicker you do it, the quicker it'll get done. Meaning, if you're procrastinating anything, if you're procrastinating starting a business, getting to a certain amount of income per month, approaching that girl, it's going to take longer to do it. But if you say, I'm going to get this done today, it's going to get done by today. If you say, I'm going to go out there and approach 10 girls, it's going to get done by today. But if not, you've approached one girl at least. That's another thing. Life is just so crazy how it works. There's no script. That's what you're going to take away from this video, is there's no script. Whatever I tell you, you take it with a pinch of salt and you put it into your own definition. Because you need to stop following other people's scripts. There is no script. Everyone's human. Everyone's created this script that isn't real. I always question if the Bible or the Quran or the Jewish one is real, or whether it was just a human that created it. A human that's just like us. Like the Prophet Muhammad, he didn't have any superpowers. He just preached, and it was consistency and hope that made people believe. And that is such a... Every prophet has a good message. So many lessons in that you can take away. If I was homeless, I'd probably just tent up here, go hit the town, make some cash, come back here. That might be freedom. You never know. This is freedom. Thinking about freedom is not being free. Being present is. But I have to think for the vlog, unfortunately. That's another thing. Do you know about social media? The only viral videos that like go viral on your For You page is whatever fits what everyone else believes. If you have a belief that no one else agrees with, it won't go viral. Meaning, it's like, it's fake. What everyone says isn't true. It's made to adapt to what everyone believes, and then they relate to it and it gets likes and it gets pushed out in the algorithm. But if you have an opposite belief of, oh, that's wrong, you should be doing this instead, you shouldn't be out there partying, you should be working on yourself, it doesn't get pushed. And that was just a basic one, but there's so many more. It's actually crazy, but let's not get too tied up on social media. Let's come back to earth. And that's what you should do. Like, just remove earphones, remove the phone, remove everything, and go somewhere. And be present. And to be present, you just need to breathe. Focus on your breaths and just don't think. Whatever thought comes into your mind, do not let it come in. Well, accept it, let the thought come in and say, right, back to breathing. Sometimes you have to do that, you can't neglect it. This is an opposite belief for you, is prayer. Now, church on Sundays, praying 5 times a day in Islam. Why should we have to pray? Like, I'm grateful for what God's given me, and I'm constantly worshipping Him and living according to the values of what He set. But praying 5 times a day in Islam, isn't that a bit of a push? But it is what's set out. So maybe I'll adapt to that because I'm new. That takes away your presence, because say if you've got to be a mosque at a certain time, it's like it's taking away your freedom. But then I suppose God is trying to make us resilient in a way, because at the end of our days we will have nothing. We won't get to keep anything, not even time. And He's in control of that. So maybe it's right for us to give Him our time, of course. Yeah. So praying is crucial, I guess. Because God gave us life and God will take it away. That sounds like a robot. But surely you'd be grateful for me appreciating life over... I could do both. I could do both. Limiting belief. Oh man, I'm so grateful for this. I've not got the best drip on. We've got some on-running shoes that are a bit ripped up. And this is I think 30-minute vlog, so I need a script next time. I'm just too flabbergasted by this view. Next time it'll be a lot better, of course. That's how life should be. It should just be about taking action, doing it, and learning as you go. Fuck around and find out, as I say. So I just need to go all in on my agency. 5 months until 20, I think I can actually do that if I put my all into it. I've got the skills, I've got the foundations. I want my brothers to be a part of it, but it's like they're in a job. They're not as consistent as me, and I can't rely on them. It's like they're liabilities to me. It's like one's good at copywriting and one's decent at video editing and web design, and they've both got jobs. And it's like when I rely on them, it's like they don't always come through, and if I want to scale a decent agency, it's just not good. But then if it's all on me, it's so difficult to run. But we'll figure it out like usual. So I don't know whether to do that as a series or maybe just do these vlogs. Because what's difficult is to do content creation and also scale an agency, because it's either one or the other. It's like you can't put time into multiple different things, because you have to think of it as you only have 100% to put in. And if you're putting 10% into this, 10% into that, 10% into this, 10% into that, it's like it'll be spread out and you won't be able to get the results you want because you've wasted too much of your effort. But if you put 100% into one thing, it'll work out, and it'll work out 10 times faster. But I like doing this. I like talking to the camera. Like I said, it's like a therapy session. And there's people, you know, you're seeing people, you're seeing human interaction. It's a lot better than business. It's a lot better than money. So this should become a main thing for me. Mental health should be the main priority. It should never be stuff that doesn't truly matter. Your mental health is the main priority. And if you lose that, if you lose your health, that's when you have nothing. 6 months ago I lost my health, and all you have is nothing. You accept your fate and you start to believe in God, believe it or not. But I already did believe in God. It just enforces the belief, because it's only Him that can save you at that period of time. That's another thing to be grateful for. Just to be grateful that you're healthy. Like I shouldn't be here, to be honest. And the fact that I'm here and I'm in the sun, actually crazy. So let's do a breakdown of what we've went over. Men's meaning for purpose, I think the book's called. What is your why? Pen and paper right now. What's your why? Why are you doing this? Because your why is your how. Or is your how, your why? Something like that. 5 months until I turn 20. We're going to scale this agency. Don't know how far. Minimum 10k. It's going to be done. Be present. Gratitude. What you're grateful for. 3 things you're grateful for right now. Pen and paper. Journal your thoughts. If you are feeling like... Also, if you ever can't sleep because you're thinking, set the thing out on paper. And if it's something you can do before you go to sleep, do it. That's another thing, is journal if you're having bad thoughts. Journal what you're thinking. Gratitude. Affirmations is another one. This is a big task, so you might not want to do all of this. You might just want to take a few. But it's not a difficult task. So affirmations like, why are you amazing? Let's think, why could you be amazing? You're dedicated. You're turning up to the gym consistently. You're doing entrepreneurship consistently. So that's an affirmation. Another affirmation is you're never going to quit. Like, you have this mindset that no one else has that makes you better than everyone else. And it's okay to have an ego, like I said. But remember, you're never bigger than God. And sometimes ego can be the enemy, so make sure to control it, but remember who the fuck you are. That's 2 affirmations. Let's think of that affirmation about me. What I've already said, 2 of them. I'm consistent, dedicated, having hope. That's got to be an affirmation. I've got hope. No matter what, I'll have hope. No matter what situation you put me in, I'll always have hope. I think that's an affirmation. What else did we go through? So presence, this is a lot. I'll have to go back and think. Oh yeah, talking to people is another thing. Being trapped. Make sure to get out your house. Just do shit. Live. Another main thing to take away from this video is to live. Stop giving a fuck what others think and to live. 2 main points. My phone was on low battery. Wow. Look at this. I don't want to go back home now. Why can't I just live here? Good question. We are going to live here. I should just spend my days here. Get unlimited data. Obviously when it rains, just head over there to a shelter. Would be a good life, and it is possible. Right. I think we've discussed a lot. Like I said, first ever vlog, no script. I don't like scripts. Sounds too robotic, and I don't want to sell you anything. So there should be no script. But it's good to have, like, maybe if I should have some topics to go over. What I truly want is to help people. Did I say that on my purpose? It was to help children in need, family, myself, and to help everyone possible, if possible. Some people you can't save. You need to remember that. Some people are you're just wasting time trying to save them. And unfortunately, that's just the way it is. It's nothing but you can try. And you can never give up, I guess. But never make them your main priority. Never let people affect your emotions. Because if someone can control your emotions, that means they control you. And I was still yapping. We found another topic. It's all flowing. But we should start to bring this to an end. What is this? Tripwire. Imagine if they just... it's actually barbed wire. No. Would be. Imagine if just bombs in here. Bombs in the field. Would be pretty cool to... Wouldn't be cool to find. But I think we've went over everything. So we've went over presence, gratitude, affirmations, journaling. Don't give a fuck about people or what other people think. Well, give a fuck about people, but don't give a fuck about what they think about you. Scaling the agency, because we can if we put our mind to it. Live. Main thing is to live. What I've not been doing. I think we should start walking back and vlog. That dog that came up to me was pretty cool. He was on his morning jog. Look at the view again. Wow. What a world we live in. But none of us really experience it, unfortunately. Wonder why. That is a good question. Why did I not... Like, this beach should just be full of people enjoying the sun, but it's not. My story's just filled up. But I said, this beach should be full, but too many people are on social media. Bed rotting at the start of the morning, the wrong approach. And this world is just so corrupt. Hopefully this video could save people from that. That should be the mission for the vlogs. I should do separate vlogs. One of scaling my agency, one of helping people. Too many careers. I'm feeling like Drewski. Again, I've went back to social media. Can't escape. Cannot escape it. But we have been up here. Don't know how long this vlog's going to be, but we've been yapping for an hour. Or maybe I've just been sitting staring at, well, not staring at the sun, but just taking life in for an hour, which has been amazing. Like, every day that the sun's out, I'm going to show up. But wow. Like, why would you want to travel to places when it's all right here? It's all right outside your doorstep. Yeah, you guys may not have a beach, but you still have the sun. Everyone has the sun. Whoa, that's cool. That's like a pathway down there to some houses. Yeah, everyone has the sun. So you should get out there like in the morning before you... Like if you've got a job, it's okay too. It's okay to have a job. But like before your job, if you wake up a bit earlier and actually get outside and appreciate life for what it is, I guarantee your day's going to be a lot better. And I'm so grateful that my mum's boyfriend Pasha said just to get out here, because it's honestly changed my day massively. Like I'm so fucking grateful right now. I'm so pumped. I'm like, bring the day ahead. And you can start to see it. You can see, I think I was already happy at the start of the vlog. Last time I came here, I tripped and I fell in dog shit. Bit of a crazy story. That was in my blue coat, so hopefully it doesn't happen again. But even though it did, I still had that mindset. That's what makes me so unique, is I have this mindset of it is what it is. Like, shit happens. You just gotta take it in. There is a lot of shit though. And there's a lot of shit in life. Good sayings today. Got another bed, just living freely. Very cool. Hopefully we're going the right way. It is a bit chilly today. It was 2 degrees. My car was frozen up. I'm grateful to have a car too, because this time last year I didn't have a car. And what's also cool is, do you know when tripped again. Do you know when I was learning to drive, I wanted it that bad that I'd do like 2 lessons a week. And that there showed that I could make anything possible if I truly wanted it. And that's the same for anyone else. If you truly want it, you'll get it. And now I don't know if this is the right way. Look, there's like no path. There's a path here. We found a way. More poo. I should just come here and just clean. Oh, we're literally right here. I should just clean all the poo. So let's end the vlog, because we're at the car park. Drop a like. Drop a comment if you want to drop a comment. Tell me what you think of the vlog, or how your day's going, or ask me a question. And drop the subscribe button for this journey, because we've got a lot of content coming out. We're going to keep to this dedication because it's helping me mentally. Look at the ducks before we end the vlog. Got the sinking sand. Not really. It's there. Look at that. Got ducks. Can you see the ducks? Right there. Very cool. Let's get back in the car and let's get out of here. Got our morning vitamin D. Amazing. So yeah, see you in the next vlog. Maybe tomorrow. Thanks for watching.